In the last session, we have completed problem number 22 on quantity index numbers. In this session, we shall take a problem 23 on quantity index numbers where total value is given. Let's see. For the following, we need to compute only three index numbers: Marshall Edgeworth, Dorbesch-Bowley and Fisher's quantity index number. The data is given base year and the current year, not the price but the quantity. It's a quantity index number. Quantity and value. Same for current year. Value means what? Expenditure, as learned in the earlier sessions, which is nothing but price into quantity. Price into quantity or quantity into price. Answer is going to be same. Say for example, price is 10 rupees, quantity is 100. 10 into 100, 1000. Or quantity 100 into 10, 1000. So that won't make any difference. Let's see. Base year value. It's a quantity index number, so first we'll show Q and then we'll show P. Quantity into price, or say price into quantity, is going to be the value. Base year means it's going to be Q0, P0, and current year is Q1, P1. This is what is given to us, and that is what we have copied in the table. Quantity of the base year, value of the base year, quantity of the current year, and value of the current year. What is missing is the price of base and current year. Let us first calculate that. Let us first calculate P0. How to find P0? Value of the base year divided by the available thing, quantity of the base year. Let's see, 350 divided by 50, that's going to be 7. 600 divided by 120, 5. 330 divided by 30, 11. 360 divided by 20, 18. 40 divided by 5 is 8. This is the price of the base year. Now price of the current year, value of the current year divided by quantity of the current year, Q1. Q1 P1, 420 divided by 60, 7. 700 divided by 140, it's again 5. 200 divided by 20 is 10. 300 divided by 15 is 20, and 50 divided by 5 is 10. Once we get P0, P1, we'll complete the remaining columns. What are the remaining columns? Q1 P0 and Q0 P1. Let us multiply Q1 P0. 60 into 7. What we get is 420. Then 140, it's into 5, 700. 20, that's into 11, 220. Then 15 into 18, what you get is 270. 5 into 8 is 40. Once we get this, quickly we'll total this. The total comes to 1650. Next, Q0 P1. 50 into 7. That's going to be 350. Then it's 120 into 5, 600. It's 30 into 10, 300. Then 20 into 20 is 400. Then it is 5 into 10, 50. And the total of Q0 P1 comes to 1700. Once the table is done, then let's see what they have asked. Marshall Edgeworth, Dorbesch-Bowley and Fisher's. Let's see the first one. Formula for Marshall Edgeworth. Calculation of Marshall Edgeworth price index number. Marshall Edgeworth quantity index number. As learnt in the earlier sessions, quantity index number, quantity relative, Q1 upon Q0. Multiply to find the last place formula, multiply with the price of the base year. That is going to be P0. We add the numerator separately. Now pastures. Divide by Q0, multiply with the price of the current year into 100. This is our Marshall Edgeworth quantity index number. We'll substitute the values. Q1 P0. How much is Q1 P0? 1650. Plus Q1 P1. Q1 P1 1670 divided by Q0 P0 1680 plus Q naught P1 is 1700. This into 100. Now, let us add it first. The addition of this comes to 3320. This divided by 3380 into 100. You need to solve it one below the other. The division 0.98225 into 100. The final answer 98.225 is Marshall Edgeworth quantity index number. Now, the second one, calculation of Dorbish-Bowley. This calculation is to be specified, this heading is to be specified in the examination. Whether it is price or quantity index number, that also has to be mentioned. Here we are solving quantity index number. Now the formula for Dorbish-Bowley. 01 is equal to half of last year's, that is Q1, this divided by Q0 multiply with the price of base year plus pastures. Q1 divided by Q0 multiply with the price of the current year. This into 100. We'll substitute and get the answers. So that's equal to half of Q1 P0 1650, Q0 P0 1680, Q1 P1 1670 divided by 1700 into 100 is equal to half of. Now we'll divide this. The division of this comes to 0.9821 plus divide 1670 divided by 1700. 0.9824 into 100 is equal to half of. Now comes the addition of this 1.9645 into 100 is equal to half of 1.9645 is going to be 0.98225 into 100. Answer same as Marshall Edgeworth, 98.225 is your Dorbish-Bowley quantity index number. Now the last. Number 3. Fisher's quantity index number, last PS into pastures. Let us put up the values in that. Root of 1650 divided by 1680. Q1 P1 1670 divide by 1700 into 100. Again, don't use the calculator to divide it. Already the division we have. So that is equal to root of 0.9821 into 0.9824 outside the root into 100. Now when you get the multiplication done, don't round up the values and take, as I always say. After multiplying, before finding the root, how many digits are there on the calci? Of that you find the root, we get the exact answers. So after multiplying, when you find the root, it's going to be 0.98225 into 100, nothing what? 98.225. So here, Marshall Edgeworth, Dorbish-Bowley and Fisher's, almost same. This is how we should solve the quantity index number when value is given. So in this session, we have considered problem 23 on quantity index numbers wherein total value was given. In the next session, we shall take a problem number 24 where only price of current year is given. Thank you.